Imagine waking up in the middle of the night. Your pillow is soaked with sweat. The air inside your bedroom feels heavy. You try to take a deep breath, but the room is still unbearably hot. Outside, the temperature hasn't dropped, even after sunset. You tell yourself, it's just another hot summer night. But what if your body is quietly reaching a dangerous limit? What if the biggest threat isn't outside your home, but inside it? Every summer, thousands of older adults are hospitalized because of extreme heat. Many of them never expected that a simple heatwave could become a life-threatening emergency. The most surprising part, many of these cases could have been prevented. Not with expensive equipment, not with complicated medical treatments, but with a few simple habits that most people overlook. If you are over 60, or if someone you love is, stay with us until the end of this video. One small piece of information could one day save a life. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Every week we share practical, science-based health advice designed to help older adults stay healthier, stronger, and more independent. Now, let's begin. Why heat is more dangerous after 60. As we grow older, our bodies respond to heat differently. The cooling system that worked so well when we were younger slowly becomes less efficient. Older adults often sweat less. Many don't feel thirsty until dehydration has already begun. The heart has to work harder to keep body temperature under control. Blood circulation changes. Recovery takes longer. All of these natural changes make extreme heat much more dangerous. And if someone already has high blood pressure, diabetes, kidney disease, heart disease, or lung problems, the risk becomes even greater. Some medications can also affect how the body handles heat. That's why older adults should never underestimate a heatwave. The danger inside your home. Many people believe that staying indoors automatically keeps them safe. Unfortunately, that's not always true. A house without air conditioning can slowly turn into an oven. Throughout the day, sunlight heats the roof. The walls absorb that heat. Windows allow even more warmth to enter. By evening, the temperature inside may still be dangerously high. Even worse, your body never gets the chance to cool down. After several days of extreme heat, exhaustion begins to build. And that's when serious health problems can appear. Early warning signs. Heat-related illness rarely happens all at once. Your body usually gives several warning signs first. Watch for symptoms such as persistent headache, unusual tiredness, dizziness, muscle cramps, dry mouth, nausea, weakness, confusion. Many people dismiss these symptoms. They think, I'm just getting older, or I probably didn't sleep well. But during a heatwave, these signs should never be ignored. Recognizing them early can prevent a medical emergency. Mistake number 1. Waiting until you're thirsty. This is one of the biggest mistakes older adults make. By the time you actually feel thirsty, your body may already be dehydrated. Instead, drink small amounts of water throughout the day. Keep a bottle nearby. Take a few sips every hour. If your doctor has advised you to limit fluids because of a medical condition, always follow those instructions. Otherwise, regular hydration remains one of the simplest and most effective ways to protect yourself during extreme heat. Choose the right clothing. What you wear also matters. Heavy fabrics trap heat. Dark colors absorb sunlight. Instead, wear loose-fitting, lightweight clothing made from breathable fabrics like cotton or linen. Light-colored clothes help reflect sunlight and keep your body cooler. Sometimes the smallest changes provide the greatest protection. A story that could happen to anyone. Robert is 72 years old. He has lived in the same house for more than 30 years. He never thought he needed air conditioning. I've survived every summer before, he often says. One afternoon, the temperature climbs above 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Robert sits quietly in his living room watching television. He doesn't feel thirsty, so he doesn't drink much water. A few hours later, a dull headache begins. When he stands up, the room suddenly starts spinning. His legs feel weak. At that exact moment, his daughter calls to check on him. The moment she hears his slow, confused voice, she knows something isn't right. She immediately drives to his house. That decision may have saved his life. When Robert's daughter arrived, she immediately noticed something was wrong. The house felt unbearably hot. The curtains were wide open. The afternoon sun had been shining through the windows for hours. The air inside was thick and uncomfortable. Robert insisted he was fine. But his face was flushed. His shirt was soaked with sweat. And he seemed more tired than usual. His daughter knew she couldn't ignore the warning signs. She closed the curtains, opened the windows on the shaded side of the house, gave him small sips of cool water, and helped him move to the coolest room. Within a short time, Robert began to feel better. That quick response may have prevented a medical emergency. The truth is, acting early can make all the difference. Create a cooler space. If you don't have air conditioning, don't try to cool the entire house. Instead, choose one room that stays naturally cooler. Keep the curtains and blinds closed during the hottest part of the day. Open the windows early in the morning or later in the evening when the outside air becomes cooler. If you have more than one floor, spend most of your time downstairs because hot air naturally rises. Even a small drop in room temperature can reduce stress on your body. Eat foods that help your body stay cool. Your body works harder to digest heavy meals. During a heatwave, choose lighter foods that are rich in water. Fresh watermelon, cantaloupe, oranges, cucumbers, tomatoes, leafy green salads, yogurt. These foods help replace fluids while providing important vitamins and minerals. Instead of eating one large meal, try eating smaller meals throughout the day. Your body will thank you for it. Not every drink keeps you hydrated. Many people assume that any drink will help. That's not true. Water should always be your first choice. If you enjoy coffee or tea, drink them in moderation and continue drinking plenty of water. Alcohol can increase dehydration, especially during extreme heat. Sugary drinks may also leave you feeling thirstier. The safest habit is simple. Drink water regularly throughout the day. Don't wait until your body asks for it. Cool your body safely. If you begin feeling overheated, act immediately. Take a cool shower. Place a cool, damp towel on your neck, wrists, or forehead. Rest in a shaded or cooler room. Wear dry, lightweight clothing. Small actions taken early are far more effective than waiting until symptoms become severe. Never ignore these warning signs. Heat exhaustion can quickly become life-threatening. Call for medical help immediately if someone experiences confusion, difficulty speaking, fainting, loss of balance, extreme weakness, hot, dry skin, a very high body temperature. These symptoms may indicate heat stroke, a medical emergency that requires immediate treatment. Every minute matters. If you live alone. Many older adults live independently. There is nothing wrong with that. But during a heatwave, living alone can increase the risk. If you start feeling weak or confused, there may be no one nearby to notice. That's why staying connected is so important. A daily phone call from a family member, friend, or neighbor can make a huge difference. Sometimes one simple conversation can save a life. The hidden risk of certain medications. Many older adults take medications every day. Some medicines for high blood pressure, heart disease, or other chronic conditions may affect how the body responds to heat. Never stop taking prescribed medication on your own. Instead, ask your healthcare provider whether you need extra precautions during periods of extreme heat. Robert was fortunate. His daughter arrived before his condition became critical. But not everyone is that lucky. Every summer, emergency rooms treat older adults who ignored the early warning signs, believing they would feel better after a little rest. Unfortunately, heat stroke doesn't always give you a second chance. One of the biggest mistakes people make is assuming that a fan alone will keep them safe. While a fan can make you feel more comfortable, it may not be enough during extreme heat, especially when indoor temperatures become dangerously high. That's why it's important to combine several cooling strategies. Stay hydrated. Keep your home as cool as possible. Wear lightweight clothing. Avoid physical activity during the hottest hours of the day. Another common mistake is waiting too long to ask for help. Many older adults don't want to bother their family. They don't want to seem weak or dependent. But asking for help is never a sign of weakness. It is a sign of wisdom. If you begin to feel confused, extremely weak, dizzy, or notice that your body feels unusually hot, don't ignore it. Call a family member, call a neighbor, or seek medical attention immediately. Those few minutes could save your life. If you have an elderly parent, grandparent, or neighbor, make it a habit to check on them during every heatwave. A simple phone call, a short visit, or even a text message asking, "Have you had enough water today?" These small acts of kindness can make a life-changing difference. Remember, the goal isn't simply to survive the summer. The goal is to stay healthy, active, and independent. With a few simple daily habits, you can dramatically reduce your risk during extreme heat. Drink water regularly. Eat light, water-rich foods. Keep your living space as cool as possible. Listen to your body, and never ignore the warning signs. The earlier you act, the better your chances of avoiding a serious medical emergency. Extreme heat is becoming more common every year. Preparing today can protect you tomorrow. If this video helped you, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Every week, we share practical, science-based health tips designed especially for adults over 60, helping you live a longer, healthier, and more independent life. Now we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever experienced an extreme heatwave without air conditioning? What helped you stay cool and safe? Share your experience in the comments below. Your advice might help someone else protect themselves this summer. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself. Take care of the people you love. And we'll see you in the next video.